Hey guys, Wels Knight here, and welcome back to another episode of Monster Hunter World. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having a fantastic day. We are going to be taking on Anjanath later in today's episode. But first, I've got a couple of these little optional quests I want to knock out. And the first one is this guy, getting yoked in the waist. Basically, this requires me to pick up herbivore eggs and deliver them to camp. The thing is, when you pick up an herbivore egg, you have to carry it. So I went ahead and I made myself the Kulu-Yaku braces, which give you the Pro Transporter skill. And essentially it will allow you to move a little faster. So we're not going to do all of these quests together just because they're essentially... Yeah, I know. Tutorial, go away. They're essentially just fetch quests. But I do want to see, is there free stuff in the supply box? Oh, there is. I think pretty much every low-rank quests give you a bunch of these ammo types, and some of those are actually kind of annoying to make later, so I will take every little bit I can get. But the herbivore eggs, if I remember correctly anyway, are kind of down here, and then like around the corner. Yeah, they're right over here. And you gotta grab them and take them back to base. But these guys will get real annoyed if you do, and they'll attack you. So I'm going to get rid of these guys first so that they will hopefully leave me alone. There we go. And we can harvest them if we want. They just give you raw meat, I believe. Yeah, all they do is they give you raw meat, which is really not that useful. Like, you can cook rations and stuff, but I've never really found it that important. But anyway, we grab our herbivore egg, and now we got to run this thing back to base and deliver it in the supply box where we grabbed all the free ammo earlier. And you can't, or maybe you can. Can you carry it up vines? Well, actually, there's no vines to climb there anyway. But I'm carrying this big fat thing. These guys are going to get real annoyed if they see me. I'm going to try and sneak past them. Yeah, look at them charging at me. They're coming. Climb. Climb, you fool. There we go. All right. So that takes care of that. That is 1 out of 2 herbivore eggs delivered. Now I'm going to go get another one, and that'll complete the quest. So I was just talking with the provisioner over here, and he's got some new stuff. Looks like he now sells all the different types of ammo. And this bait, which is all kind of not that useful for me. He'll be selling something later that I'll want to buy that's pretty expensive, but for the time being, that's okay. So I think the next quest, if I recall, is to go gather bauble cactuses in the Wildspire Wastes. So I'll get that one done, and then I'll be back. And I think we are closing in on our very last bauble cactus. There we go. Got everything we needed. This quest is now complete. So now that we've completed those optional quests, we unlocked a new canteen ingredient, and more importantly, we now can grow a wider variety of things here in the Botanical Research Center, which is great. At the moment, I don't really need any of this stuff. Nullberries might be the way to go. Mite seeds would help us get a little bit more money. I think we'll just stick with honey for the time being. And let's go ahead and collect the honey that we have. We use those to make mega potions, and we're going to need mega potions coming up very, very soon. In fact, right now, I think it is time for us to take on the Anjanath. I think that time has arrived. I've got my bow equipped. It's a water bow. The Anjanath is kind of a fire monster. So, weak to water in this case. I will say bow is kind of an interesting weapon. I am a bow main when it comes to Monster Hunter World. I've put hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours in using the bow. But it's one of those weapons that relies very heavily on stamina. No? Oh, I gotta talk to the field team leader. It relies very heavily on stamina. So until you get armor skills and things like that that really allow you to reduce your stamina usage, it's kind of a tricky weapon. It's a weapon that's much easier later on. But I think I'll still be fine. So he's telling us we need to go and take out the Anjanath. I had no idea. I would never have guessed. That's all right, though. And this is the first quote-unquote wall in the game. This is the first monster that I consider to be legitimately challenging. Partly because at this point in the game, like, your armor is not that great, and Anjanath hits really hard. But nonetheless, I think we'll be okay. So let's go northwest camp, I think. I already ate. I've already got my items all good. I think I've got my items all good. Let's double check. Yeah, we're good to go. All right. Away we go. Oh, actually, I did forget to grab one thing. That's okay. It's fine. Not a big deal. So, we'll grab all of our free stuff here. And I also want to go and grab some more power coatings. Those are going to be useful as a bow user. So then, and then you might as well just deposit all that stuff right away. Okay, let's go do this. This is going to be a little tough, but I'm confident that we will manage. I'll grab that. And we should start seeing footprints here pretty quick. Yeah, there we go. Footprints and mucus and all sorts of nasty stuff. And then once I kill this guy, I'm probably going to hunt him a whole bunch more times to get his full set of armor. Because it's kind of the first set of armor that you have access to that's, like, pretty decent for a while. And I think I'll basically use the Anjanath armor for most of the rest of the, like, first half of the game. Basically, the game is divided into high rank and low rank. You may have seen some things saying, like, low rank, high rank, things like that when looking at, like, menus and stuff like that. I think I'll probably use the Anjanath armor for the rest of low rank. There we go. And I don't know exactly where he is, but he's around somewhere. There we go. Is he hanging out by the pond? Under the rock? Because that would be glorious if that's where we first encountered him. Doesn't appear so. Oh, just kidding. There's a cutscene. He just chucks the great Jaggers at you, which actually you can harvest. Although it's not necessarily the best idea. Move. Man, he hits hard. He hit me once. Yes, heals, please. Let my stamina regen. Move. The nice thing about the bow is that you can keep enemies at a distance. It has its downsides. It's a fast, but kind of like, it's one of those, it's a weapon that deals low damage per hit, but it can put out a lot of damage very quickly. Because, let's see if we can stun him. That would be nice. There we go. Oh, no, didn't actually get the stun. Move! Oh, I thought he was going to do another sweep there. I guess not. Why you no dodge? Ow. Yep. Okay. Time to pop a potion. There we go. Yeah, he hits real hard. And there's his little, there's his fire stuff coming. Move. Oh, man. I couldn't get out of the way. And now I lose my food buffs, which stinks real bad. So I think what we're going to do, let's grab these rations here. And let's eat these to increase the size of my stamina meter. It doesn't really help with my health meter at all, but there's other ways to do that. So let's go crafting and just see, can I make nutrients? I can. Let's craft like 2 of those. Or actually, all right, good. And then we'll take those with us. And we'll drink that. Anjanath can be tough. Like, no doubt. Alright, here we go. And he's still chilling in here, I bet, as well. Yep. Is he under the rock? He is indeed under the rock. There we go. We'll drop that on him. And now we have a chance for some very good damage. And potentially a chance to knock him out. There we go. Yeah, knocked him down. And I gotta get used to only having a shorter combo. There we go. Move. We'll let our stamina regenerate a little bit. Put that away so we can run. Grab the materials. Looks like the Great Jagras has despawned. There we go. Move! Let our stamina oh, he's tired. That's what we like to see. Bow is kind of like a death by 1,000 cuts sort of weapon. It's like many, many, many little tiny hits. But you got to manage that stamina meter. What I like about bow, though, is it's the only ranged weapon in the game that doesn't have that doesn't require ammo for like every attack. So you don't really have to manage your ammo too much. There is coatings, which are kind of like ammo. They provide certain buffs to your attacks. And in fact, we should probably start using these power coatings that I decided to bring with me. But you don't necessarily need to. Oh, okay. Old scales. Those are for a different monster that is apparently on the map here. And that we really don't want to mess with. Same as these gashes. But he's just chilling up there. And he sees me. Come on down, dude. There we go. You can see the damage increase. Move. Yeah, stamina. If you don't have enough stamina, you can't dodge. That's kind of part of the challenge of bow early in the game. I missed the heal, and because he's roaring, I can't get back to it in time. That's all right. This would be a great time to move. Let's let that stamina regenerate. Excuse me? Hitbox? Okay, we need to heal. Pop a mega potion here. There we go. That spread shot is like your bread and butter. Move. Yep, we're good. Oh, we're not good. Ow! Stop hitting me. Okay, put out the... Stop, dude. Alright. I need to heal. Get behind him. Otherwise, that one will basically one-shot you. Okay, we're okay. Move! Alright, he's down. Now we get to drop rocks on him. And hit him repeatedly with the spread shot. And he's limping away. See if I can get him with a dragon piercer here. For a little extra damage. Not too shabby.
That's a bomb pod. A powerful type of slinger ammo that can do
But
some
what we really want to do is capture him. Because that means that essentially we don't have to fight him anymore. And then on top of that, are there any more? I'm so close to leveling this up. I'd like to see. Yeah, there's some more scales. There we go. Leveled up. Just wanted to get that. So now we go get the Anjanath. He's at his nest, probably attempting to sleep. We'll get our trank bombs and all that kind of stuff ready. And then we should be good to go with our Anjanath hunt. You can't actually put a trap down right here, unfortunately. So we'll just do that. And then I'll put a trank bomb or a shock trap right here. And we'll just pop him once. And he'll come charging at me over here. Yeah, come get me, ugly. I'm right here. There we go. And he runs into the trap. And we have now taken out our first Anjanath. He got me once. It happens. Happens to the best of us, but still, I do love the bow. It's probably my favorite of all the weapons in the game because you, like, eventually you just get to a point where you feel like Legolas. Nice. Lots of, there's like a kind of, almost like very fluid sort of dancing style to it that I just really enjoy. It's very satisfying. There we go. Anjanath dealt with. New upgrade level is now available for armor. And then I think we have a cutscene where they're preparing for all the things. A lot of cannons and cannonballs.
Gather round, people. We have much to discuss. All our preparations are complete, and I have all of you to thank for working double time to make it happen. I'm especially impressed with the 5th for hunting the Anjanath despite being new here. That's one less misery standing between us and capturing Zora Magdaros. When will Zora reach the Great Ravine?
Precisely at daybreak.
Good. Let's run through the operation one last time, then. Our hunters will rendezvous on site. Once the beast appears, the operation will commence. We've built 2 barriers in the target's path. Your objective is to stop it at the first barrier, initially wearing it down with cannon and ballista fire, then restrain it with binders. However, there is a chance it will break through. If so, we'll initiate the mounting phase of the operation. During this phase, we'll attempt to weaken it further, so that we'll have a better chance of restraining it at the second barrier. Make sure you hammer it as much as possible with cannons and ballista. They're there for a reason.
Affirmative, sir.
Technicians, make sure you do a final check on the equipment before we begin.
Yes, sir.
Quartermasters, conduct an inventory on our supplies. Researchers, proceed to the Great Ravine with your escort as soon as you're ready. We can't bring our quarry back to base, so take what you need and be prepared to conduct your research on site.
Don't worry, Commando.
Everything will be in order.
Keep your ears open during the operation. I'll be giving orders as the situation unfolds. May the Sapphire Star light your way. Dismissed.
There we go. All right, so we have our orders,
The big moment is
and we're ready for the next mission, which is basically just a story-type mission.
I'm ready. Let's go.
But we've completed a bunch of bounties. Let's just a couple of these. There we go. Let's talk with this guy over here, Anjanath and Toby Kadachi. We've learned some new things, so that's all good. And then, most importantly, I want to head up to the workshop and take a look and see if we can actually make any or all of the Anjanath. I want to see how close we are to making the Anjanath armor, which is not only pretty good from a stats perspective, but also looks pretty cool, in my opinion. So this is it right here. Not too bad. I like it. But 20 defense per piece, which is considerably high. I mean, right now, my total defense, I think, is like... What am I at? I'm at a total of 101 right now. I'm at a total of 101? I'm at 101. Half these don't have... oh, maybe you have like a base defense of like 50 or something like that. But right now, I've got 10, 10, 8, 8, and 8. So that's 24, 34, 44 defense right now is what I'm at. Plus the like 5 from defense boost here. So this will be a nice upgrade from a stats perspective. And then it also gives you some halfway decent skills. Fire attack, marathon runner, special ammo boost. You know, some of this stuff is better than others. But the big thing is I want to be able to make this whole set. So just looking at what we have here. I can make that. And I will. And I can make the greaves or the vambraces. Greaves are legs. Just kidding. But yeah. So I can make 2 pieces out of 5. But then what we can do is add these to the wish list. And I can check that at any time and just see, hey, what do I actually want? What do I actually need for the wish list? What monster pieces do I still need to collect more of? And that'll help us out quite a bit. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hunt the Anjanath quite a few more times between episodes so I can get the full set of Anjanath armor, because it's going to be quite useful. And I'll do that before we take on the next hunt, which will be kind of a story mission. I probably don't necessarily need the Anjanath armor for the very next mission, because it's kind of like a giant interactive cutscene type thing. But I'm going to want the Anjanath armor anyway. So, guys, I think I'm going to wrap up this episode right here. Do some grind in between episodes. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.